Again, do you have to dry yourself off like Levi Whitten had to a couple of weeks ago back at Glen Maggie? Okay, here we go. Clock starting. Riley Bride's done a beautiful job there. Gilligan is running into second spot on the outside there. We got just trying to pick up. That's Chase and Dad on the outside. Spitfire goes through. On the inside is the Lil Untidy with Levi Whitten. So that's the field running through there, mate, and Candice Rainbow and Little Fairs, which is the white boat. So down through turn number one we go, and I tell you what, it's absolutely gunnel to gunnel. We got Gilligan there, and on the inside of her in the She's More Epic, Scarlett Gilligan, we've got Levi Whitten. Levi actually came and crewed for me at Sandown in my race car the other week. He's a ripper, did a beautiful job, mate. I think I've signed him up for life.
Good on the spanners, mate. Good on the wheel as well here in this particular race. We're seeing it's pretty good there for first, second and third. It's closing up as they hit the back straight. Nice little chop coming across Lake Eppalock today. It's quite good conditions. Looked a little bit ordinary this morning, but it's coming good now, Bisho, as they head now into the main straightaway to finish lap number one.
Here we go. So it's Riley Bride as Tommy Webster just cruises through. Morning, Tommy. How are you, son? Riley Bride doing a great job. Then into second spot is the... I'll come back to you. Then on the outside, it's Little Untidy, Levi Whitten. Then it's Epic, She's More Epic, back to Spitfire. And then Chase and Dad. So the boat that I couldn't pick up would have been the Little, not the Little Fez, it would have been... Not sure, come back to you. Sorry, PC. We'll pick them up as they come down the back straight as we focus in there on Little no, that's Little Fez with Candice Rainbow. Focusing in, she's running in third spot at the moment, so it's Riley Bride. Right in second looks like Bailey Canara, but he's not meant to be out there in this one in the Shiver. I think it is a bit of sun glare, mate, but I think that's we'll just watch them as they come through, pick them up as they come through. Trying to pick that boat up. So we got Scarlett Gilligan running through there. Then it's Williamson in the Spitfire, and then the Chase and Dad. So I think second spot there, mate, is Levi Whitten. Shouldn't have missed him, should I? He's my pit crew. Okay, so it's Riley Bride back to Levi Whitten. Then it's Candice Rainbow in the Little Fez. So she's running up into third spot. Candice is a VSBC member, Victorian Speedboat Club member, which is where we are this weekend. So down through the bottom turn we go, and looking at yellow flags now, one lap to go. So we pick them up now as they come through. It's Riley Bride still with a nice lead as she picks up the yellow flag and sets off on her way. Levi Whitten now in a Little Untidy. Back to Candice Rainbow. Watch Candice going through. She's doing a fantastic job. Then it's back to Scarlett Gilligan in the She's More Epic machine. Then the Spitfire with Jack Williamson. Just met Jack. He's got all the blonde curly hair, mate. All the girls will be chasing him around. Don't worry about that one. And rounding out the field at the moment is Emerson Walker, provisional driver, driving the Chase and Dad, a very well-known boat in racing circles. It's fantastic to have Emerson out there running. Emerson would have had to start the outside, one out, one back, so doing a good job and holding onto the field quite nicely as Riley Bride comes down into the bottom turn now and the checkered flag's produced. Levi Whitten taking a late lunge on her at the bottom turn, and he hooks it up. He tries a little bit hard. Oh, Tara's excited, I can tell you. But Riley Bride gets it done beautifully as she comes through, and the Phat Chance takes a win back to Levi Whitten in the Little Untidy. Through into third place, and a great effort there for Candice Rainbow in the Little Fez. A little bit of a battle going on here between these kids as we see Scarlett Gilligan just holding out Jack Williamson as they come across the line for 4th and 5th respectively. And this is a good first drive here. Emerson Walker in this chase hole, running a bit wide there, PC. I think we could save a little bit of time covering a little less ground.
Provisional driver, mate, having a crack out there, just learning the conditions. They're a little bit wobbly down across the finish line, but nice to get across the line.
Great job. Put your hands together. Emerson Walker there, provisional driver, getting the job done very nicely. Ian's having a good day already. I like it. Hey, PC, good to catch up with Dan Kruzik. I haven't had a lot to do with Dan over the years, but you certainly have, and lovely guy, and he looks like he's very, very keen to get some good racing going on here with these GP hydroplanes.
Yeah, mate, and Radical Rat is an unbelievably good boat. I think there's footage of it. You can see from it's on Facebook at the moment. Back at the Trans-Tasman series when Warwick Jones had it, came smoking down this front straight away and went past literally the Boss Mobile 1, Shamrock, the Wizard, which was actually what Dan was driving at the time. There was an Annihilator out there at the time as well, and it came smoking down the outside and unfortunately had a breakdown in that particular heat, and then the boat was then sold during the series to Brett Nidry and the late Paul Burton and the Nidry family. So they then campaigned it through the rest of the series through Ballarat, Lake Burrumbete. Of course, it took out EC Griffith Cup as well with Brett Nidry behind the wheel. A young fella at the time. I think he's the youngest EC Griffith Cup holder in that particular boat.
Yeah.
Then they went on to run the very successful Grand Prix series for a number of years, and unfortunately a fire put end to its career with the Nidrys, and they're in partnership with Rob Fraser at the time.